When's the right time to raise funding for your startup? All right, guys, funding and startups, two words that go hand in hand. The reality is raising funding comes with a huge responsibility, and it's not something that should be taken lightly. When we first started Neighborgood, we all had our own jobs. I was running a property development company, Kim was running her design company, and Sinjin was working for someone else. The reality is the best way to start a company is to make money from the beginning without having to raise money. Unfortunately, startup founders across the world have created this big assumption that you need to raise a whole lot of money before you even start. And that couldn't be furthest from the truth. My advice when you're raising funding for a startup is to wait for as long as possible before you take on funding from a potential investor. Because when you do, it comes with significant amount of responsibility. Now it's not just your company, it's someone else's company. And with that comes a responsibility to make sure you take care of their capital that they've invested in your company. When we first came to Cape Town and we started Good Woodstock, which was actually a failure, I did it on my own dime. That 3 million rand we lost was mine to lose. I then got up, started again, and started Neighborgood again on our own dime. And it took us 3 years to raise a single cent because we didn't want to. We didn't have a company that we felt was bankable enough or investable enough. So we waited until we felt like it was possible. And only at that point, once it became apparent that capital was the only constraint for us to growth, because we needed to grow our team, we needed to grow our footprint, then we took on funding 3 years later. So wherever you are on your journey in starting your startup, make sure that you hang on for as long as you can so that you've got enough traction behind you so that you are actually investable when the time comes to raise funding. And the old adage is capital should be the only limiting factor for growth if you are raising money. At that point, that's when you need funding. So if you're in the beginning stages of starting your startup, try your best to use your own cash, or better yet, make sure your company makes money from the beginning and you don't have to use any cash.